Greetings and welcome back to Idle Miner Tycoon. Alright, we are currently in the Ember Mine. This is the mine that I actually meant to work on 2 videos ago. If you'll notice, let's just go take a look at this. This is the one that actually has the highest multiple, but it's still an AR, which means it's making the least amount of money. Now if you look at our Fire Cache is actually doing better now. We're up to 26.9 AU. We needed like about 60, a little less than 60. We only need about an AU to max out the first 15 mines, so that's not a big problem. But we are on our way. If we can get this mine going pretty good, then everything will be fine. Alright, and of course, Bo is actually, got him an epic there not too long ago, so he's going to be busy until tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, we have an event mine starting, the American football mine. Okay, I mean, in a couple of weeks, are they going to do a Super Bowl mine? I know this is very generic, American football, but are they going to do an actual Super Bowl mine? Should be interesting to see. So, but anyway, that's going to be tomorrow. We'll do a video tomorrow on that. I did want to do a separate video today because there's something else I want to do as well. I actually have some chests saved up, and I have a couple of legendary ones here too. Actually, I haven't really opened many chests here. I'm not going to do those. I figured we'll do the 5 epics. We'll do these 3 legendaries. I'm going to buy 2 more. Now, I don't have a lot of the little cash here, and I don't want to spend it all because I do have to start focusing on 300. We'll probably do some legendary chests there, and I am starting with 3, so I figured I'll buy 2. Why don't we just do 5 of the epic and 5 of the legendaries? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 2 of them. So we're just going to buy that. Okay, so I have 4 of them, and I'm going to buy another one. Okay, so we have those. Alright, so let's go back and let's start opening them up. Alright, we're going to do these guys first. Yeah, I'll get around to opening these one day. It's just that, you know, you're not going to get anything terrific out of them. You never know, we might get epics. I don't know if you could possibly get a legendary out of one of these guys, but maybe we'll get some nice little epic upgrades. So we'll do these 5. Okay. Alright, we got one. It's at 8 of 10. Not quite there yet. And a lot of stuff. Alright, let's open another one here. Okay, that one is 6 of 10. That was a +2 there. So far, no changes. If one of them maxes out, then we'll look to see whether or not we're going to change something. Okay, that's an added 2 there. It's still not much of anything here. So, got 2 more of these left. Okay, that's a +3, but then again, it's 10 of 20, right? Alright. Alright, 1 more of these, and then we'll open the legendaries. Okay, that one had a +4 to it, but still not really that far along. That might actually be the one that I'm using at the moment. I'm going to have to check on that. Okay, so let's start opening the legendary ones. And I'm hoping I get some nice upgrades from my legendaries. So, let's go. Okay, so this one, we got 11 of this one, and it upgraded. Did it upgrade twice? It couldn't have upgraded twice. Okay, so that one went up. So we'll see where that one fits in the grand scheme. So there's nothing else really here of any significance. So let's open up another one. Ooh, okay, but is that a new? Okay, that one's not new. That one just increased the. I think that is the one we're using though, because it's got the drill. I guess we're gonna have to check on that. The second one there, the epic, that one did upgrade because we got a +10 on that. So we're gonna have to see which one we want to go with. I would like to be able to upgrade one of my legendaries, but I have to get 2 more of one that I have already. And let's face it, they're not giving us like a +3 or anything like that. If we get a legendary, it's +1, you know? Alright, but we do have some more. We have 3 more chests, so let's see what we get. Okay, that's that same one, and we got another plus on it. So that's okay. The epic in the middle on the left, that is an upgrade. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm using that one, but we're going to pick. We're going to go through our cards and see which ones we want to go with. All right, I got 2 more of these. These are the ones we just bought. Okay, and that one didn't have anything. And the one at the bottom isn't even an upgrade because it's 18 of 20 and we did a +11, so that's not even an upgrade. Okay, the last new chest. Come on, give us something. Okay, that's a new one. Or no, that leveled. Okay, the legendary one actually leveled there because it's back to 0, so it did level. I'd be interested to see what kind of an improvement that was. The epic on the bottom on the left, that is not an upgrade. It just kind of moved along there. It's 13 of 20 and we had a +9. All right, so we're done. We're done. All right, let's just take a look at these now. Okay, we were selecting this one over here, and I don't see a reason to move away from it, do I? Because, I mean, this one here, yeah, global income is good, but, I mean, look, it's giving a much bigger, you know, a percentage here, you know, a multiple, a much better one. It's plus, you know, it's better than, you know, it's much better. We're just going to keep what we have here. All right, so let's move over. All right, so we were using this drill right there. And I think that one just upgraded for us, didn't it? Okay, so that one is doing a 1.2 global income, which is kind of nice right there. And it's doing a multiple of 4.2, so that's doing better. This one here, well, that's just the starting continent. It's a good one for the starting continent, actually. And the percentage is better. Now, this one here, fire continent, but, you know, the multiple is better on the legendary one. That's very tempting. You know, I could see when the time comes to start focusing on, again, on the starting continent, putting that one in place might be a good idea. What was the fire continent? 1.5. I think I'm going to leave the legendary one, but when the time comes to start working on the starting continent, that would probably be a very good idea to swap in. But I just like the little drill he's carrying there, you know? All right, let's see. What do we have here? All right, in this situation, we were using this one, which is, again, fire continent money. We're actually doing fire continent, so that's a good reason to leave that one in place. It also looks like it upgraded as well. Did it upgrade? No, actually, it doesn't have new next to it, so it didn't. This one upgraded. It's still not as good, especially now that we're working directly on the fire continent, mostly, until we get our next prestige. So, as much as I'd like to put the legendary in that case, you got to go with this one. Right, all right, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave all those guys in place there. Okay, yeah, because, I mean, down here, where are they? Yeah, they got the cool little drills here. They're the legendary ones. The other ones, I'm going to leave them in place because it's just not worth it. It really isn't. It's kind of close for the drillers, and as soon as we start working on the directly on the starting continent to try to work towards the prestige, putting the 1.71 in there would be a good idea. I think we're going to stay with what we got for now. Okay, so now there's this mine. We need to start making money here, and I'm going to spend money here because if we can really get this cranking out the money, we'll get the money back, right? All right, let's see what the situation looks like. The elevator's a little bit behind here. The mine shafts are all producing nearly 7 AS. The elevator is just doing over 6. Warehouse is fine, but then again, you know, the real traffic would be coming from the elevator. All right, so I'm going to leave that now because we're going to do damage here, aren't we? All right, the one at the bottom, mine shaft 30, that would be the best one for short-term gain, which is what I want right now, right? I want short-term gain. So I'm thinking we can just maybe start by cranking that up to 100 and see what happens with that. All right, we're starting at 620 AR. I want to get that pretty well into AS. So hopefully the money we have will do the job. All right, let's think. I just want to, how many could I do? I could do 200. I'm just going to do 50 for the big boost. So we'll do 50 for the boost. Now that didn't change the money at the top because it was already behind. That didn't really improve it very much. Actually, did it move at all? It barely moved. I think I have to do more down here. All right, let's throw another 50 on. And then we'll take a look at it. It increased a little. I think the next 50 would really be the big thing. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, we're going to do the next 50 here. And that'll be the big one right here. All right, I'm guessing that changed things. Yeah, look at it. It just jumped to 38 AS. All right, so now what we want to do is try to fix things up here. All right, the one that's really behind is the elevator. So if we can get that moving, we'll immediately see the idle cash value at the top change. All right, so let's see. 46. I'm not going to do 46. Let's start with 10 and watch. Okay, that 10 definitely helped us. I'm going to do another 10. All right, now it's probably the warehouse that's behind, right? Right. We can do 25 now in the elevator. So we need to fix the warehouse. All right, so let's see. Add 10 over there. Okay, 2.28. Not bad. Let's take a look here. A little bit more in the warehouse. The warehouse is the one that's behind. How much can we have? Running out of money. Quickly. Okay, let's take 2.5. Okay, back to the elevator. Okay, 3.8. There comes a point where it's not worth it anymore. All right, I'm thinking we can work on the mine shafts a little bit more because they can handle this now. Not too much. If I was to put 10 here, well, actually, how expensive are these? Let's throw 10 on and see what that does. Okay, 4.6. That's pretty good. I'm going to do another one because it's AT down here. This down here isn't very expensive. The elevator and the warehouse are very expensive. So let's just do that. All right, by far, I'm sure I'm like over flooding it now. Right, it's trying to do 125. All right, let's do the warehouse and try not to spend everything. Although I'm probably going to be spending a lot. Oh, wow. All right, 10. Okay, 515. 515. All right, we can probably get something hopefully very inexpensive. All right, yeah, that's going to be the most of my money gone now, isn't it? Okay, I got to say that's the most money, though. That's the most money that we're getting. You know, at this point, I might as well just spend the rest of it. Or at least I'll spend some in the warehouse because that's the bottleneck at the moment. All right, well, I'm just going to throw maybe, how much can we do here? 1. We can do 1. So that's what we're going to spend. We're going to spend 1. Okay, very nearly 10. Unfortunately, all of that money is now gone, and I'm not going to be able to spend any more anytime soon. So the elevator can't carry everything up, and then the warehouse cannot process everything that the elevator can do. What that's going to mean is there's going to be a pile forming at the bottom, but there's also going to be a pile forming on top of the elevator, since the warehouse cannot handle that. Now I could put somebody who can run over there. How long until... I don't know about that. We might be able to do that. How much? Oh, no. They're delivering AS. I'm looking at AU. So we would need like 10 AT? Actually, more than 10 AT. What am I thinking? Like 60 AT? Something like that. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, he's kind of bringing up AT, but these guys are going to start having a pile forming over here. Well, I'm afraid that's going to be it for that. Now let's just take a look in the grand scheme over here. Right, it is doing the best now, which it should be. I mean, the more money you have, the more money you can use to increase the production. But at the moment, you can see it's doing very nearly 10. The next one, the one we worked on the last time, the Sunstone Mine, is doing 6.84. And of course, that's just under it in terms. So actually, I think we did some pretty good work in the Ember Mine. It seems to be doing much better. I'm not sure if there's anything else we could be working on. I'm not even sure who would be next. Would the starting continent actually be next? I think the last one we did was the ice continent, because I remember we did the jade mine. So who is the next one up? Let's just go through here for a second. Okay, I got basically 67 AV, right? That's that one, right? That's AW, not even in the ballpark. AX, not really in the ballpark. I think it's AV, but okay, this is 58 AV. So that one is up next, I would guess. Right, that one's AW. So what we would need 58 AV. So who is, first of all, how much do we have? We have nearly 10. All right, so obviously we would have to get, and I haven't touched that number for a long time. I have been gathering the money, but I haven't been touching that one for a long time. So who is actually in trouble here? All right, obviously the Ruby Mine has a massive monetary advantage because, of course, it's got an 800 multiple. Yeah, there was a lot of work done in the research lab on that one, right? So who is the lowest amount of money being produced? The gold mine? Yeah, the gold mine. Is it the worst percentage? No, it is not. I don't know if we can do anything to get the gold mine going. Maybe we could just spend a little bit of that money to get the gold mine going a little bit. Let's just take a quick look at the gold mine. Just a look in here, because we do have to start thinking about the future, right? I mean, once we get the next prestige, which might be sometime next week, you know, depending on the flow of money in the fire continent, we are going to have to start worrying about this, and might as well start looking at it now. Okay, well, already we can see the elevator is a huge problem here, because the mine shafts are trying to do 911 AS per second. The warehouse can handle 800, but the elevator can only carry up 583. So I'm thinking, why don't we just... Oh, I'm thinking I don't want to touch the mine shafts right now. Maybe we could do some... Unfortunately, I'm willing to bet... Well, that's actually not bad, but we have a lot of money. All right, let's just add 10. And that can handle that. Okay, you know, I wasn't paying attention to the idle cash number, but it did look like it went up. Let's throw 10 over here. Okay, 91 AS. Okay, and they're handling that. They're handling that now. All right, so let's just go back here for a second here. A little bit of fixing goes a long way. Yeah, it's no longer in last place. So, I mean, we can go in there and we can work on a little bit more, but, I mean, as long as there's no backup in there, then it's doing better now. Maybe we'll work on one of these other ones a little bit more detailed. I just don't want to spend all of the money. We only spent a little bit of it, too, so that's fine. As we can get more money flowing, that'll just work out really well in the end. All right, so tomorrow we're going to be doing this. The American Football Mine. I'm sure there'll be great rewards in there. At least I hope there will be. Yes, tomorrow. And in terms of the fire continent, I'm hoping that what we did today will get the money flowing a little bit better. Maybe after this weekend, not too long after, we can get a prestige going. But it's the event this weekend, right? So I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.